Every single time I make a video, the first thing I see down below in the comments is people asking about the Warden. People are obsessed with this mob, but know barely anything about it. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you all of the new 1.17 Warden information you need to know. So if you go on to enjoy the video and find it useful, be sure you drop it a like and subscribe if you're new around here. But without wasting any more time, everyone, let's just get right into it. So the Warden was first revealed at Minecraft Live in 2020. Now this was the first and only event in 2020 which was replacing Minecraft Festival, and it was a live broadcast which gave us our first look at the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update, or 1.17 if that's how you want to say it. But in this live broadcast we got a look at a whole bunch of things, including the new biomes, mobs, structures and the Warden. Now this stood out to a lot of people, and it was kind of the highlight of the whole broadcast for me and many others, because it was just so unique and instantly just stood out to the player as something we've never seen before. Now just as a quick introduction, the Warden is the first ever mob that does not see, and it cannot see, but it is actually guided by sound, a bit like the brand new Skulk sensor block. So if it hears your footsteps, it will come chasing after you, but if you manage to crouch around and sneak and not make any loud noises, then you will be in the clear. Now, as I said, there's still a lot that is unknown about this mob, so I'm going to start off with all the confirmed things, where eventually I will move on to a bit of speculation. So it has been confirmed that the Warden is obviously guided by sound rather than sight, meaning something pretty cool you can actually do, and this has actually been confirmed. It can be distracted with the use of many items, including snowballs, I am guessing arrows, eggs and a bunch of other things like that. So if it maybe comes running towards you and you need to create a quick diversion, you can throw a few snowballs behind the Warden to actually distract it and make it go the other way. Now this is absolutely awesome because it adds a whole load of new uses to things that have not really been that useful in the past in Minecraft. Eggs have been useful for making cakes and for creating baby chickens, but apart from that they were not really used for anything at all, but now they have a whole new meaning. If you just carry a few of these and maybe a few snowballs, which are also very useless before this update but now have a very unique and potentially incredibly useful property, then all of these can be carried in some of the new bundles, just kind of as an anti-Warden pack. So you can just carry a few of these around in a bundle. If you see a Warden, you can just pull a few of these out, throw them away, and then the Warden will be distracted, allowing you to make a quick and swift exit. Now we also know that the Warden is most likely going to be one of the strongest, if not the strongest mobs / mini bosses in the game. The Warden is incredibly strong. In the Minecraft Live broadcast we actually saw the player was confirmed to be wearing a full set of netherite armor, unenchanted, but still a full set of netherite armor, the strongest armor in the game, and the Warden just made very, very easy work of the player. It's just incredible how strong and brutal the Warden is. Now one bit of an upside for us lot, the players, is that it's actually quite slow and quite derpy in how it moves around. Now the reason for this is because the developers did not want the mob to be too scary. If they made it a very fast and intimidating, tall, brutal mob, it could be a bit scary for some younger players that might be new to the game. So to kind of contrast its brutal nature and its strength and how scary it is and how creepy it looks, they actually made it move in a very derpy way and kind of stagger around and limp around. This is in order to kind of balance it out and make it not quite as creepy, but add a bit of a derpy side to it. Now we know the reason this mob is meant to be so scary and is how it is to replicate the feeling of the first night in Minecraft. Now we all remember our first time surviving the night in survival in Minecraft. I know I definitely remember I was running through a plains biome to a village. I was being sniped through grass by skeletons, and it was just an incredibly scary time. Spiders were hunting me down, doing anything they could to stop me reaching the village, and it was just an incredibly memorable time. And the Warden is meant to kind of replicate this, the way it staggers after you and kind of chases you down and just makes you feel utter fear as you feel completely useless against this mob. As you know, it could just completely two-shot you even if you're wearing the best suit of armour in the game, and I really like that. It brings back that feeling of vulnerability. One of my main complaints about Minecraft is that once you reach the end game, there's not really much to do. I mean, you can fight the dragon again, which they added in a not too long ago update, and you can fight the wither, and recently in the nether update it's kind of a bit more challenging in there, so you can go in that biome if you want to test your strength. But one of the most coolest things is how the Warden just kind of makes you feel vulnerable no matter how far you are into the game, and it just adds a whole new challenge for hardcore players. Now let's get into the kind of speculation side. Let's speculate about the Warden a bit. Now, as you might have remembered about the start of the video, I was talking about how the Warden can actually be distracted by snowballs, arrows, eggs and other throwable items like that. But currently we do not know if the Warden can actually be distracted by hostile or even passive mobs. For example, a creeper, zombie, skeleton, spider, chicken, pig, cow, all of those, right? We do not know if the Warden can actually be distracted by them. If they can, it could be pretty funny to carry a fish in a bucket or an axolotl in a bucket, just to kind of throw down as a big diversion to maybe even distract the Warden for a very long time. None of this has been confirmed, and we do not know if the Warden has some kind of special hearing to attract it only to us players, but I think it would be pretty cool if Mojang added this functionality in order for the Warden to be distracted by not only us players but for hostile and passive mobs. And also, it's a bit of a 50-50 at the moment. We do not know what the Warden will drop. Will it drop anything at all, or will it drop nothing? This is kind of speculation but half fact. It has been confirmed that the developers currently do not know if they want the Warden to drop anything at all. It says they were planning on it originally, but they do not want to encourage players to go down to fight the Warden, a bit like the Wither or the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon is obviously fighted to get to the End City and for the Ender Dragon egg, kind of as a big trophy and a collectible, and the Wither especially is just completely grinded over and over again just to get wither stars for beacons. But unfortunately, Mojang do not want to encourage us players to grind the Warden like that. They want to kind of keep that aspect of fear between us and the Warden. So currently it's not been confirmed if Mojang actually want the Warden to drop anything at all, which I think is a bit sad. I think it'd be cool to get some kind of a trophy for defeating the Warden, but just at the moment it does not look like that is going to happen. So yeah everyone, that is it for this video. I really hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe with that notification bell on if you're new around here, and let me know down below in the comments if you are excited for the introduction of the Warden, and if there's anything that I did not mention in this video that you think people should know about the Warden, be sure you let us know down below there in the comments. You can also check us out on Twitter, Discord and Twitch. There's links to all of those below in the description everyone. But thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far, be sure you go down below and comment with a star, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.